out like a player. I'm not your bestie, not your sis, I'm not the one, I am that bitch's lover.
So my senior year of high school, a boy in my grade decided to post online a bunch of really derogatory things towards a bunch of minorities. And when him and his girlfriend broke up, she exposed him and posted these screenshots everywhere. So people made his life a living hell, rightfully so. The stuff he said was so disgusting. But a group of kids from another school in my county saw what he posted online, and so they threatened my entire school and said they were gonna come and pew pew until they found him. So my school freaked out. We went on lockdown for a very long time. We had to take this kid that posted that stuff and physically hide him in the school. Meanwhile, the kids from the other school were just like hanging out in the parking lot waiting, and they destroyed his entire car. But I have like 40 school scandals, so if you want to hear any more, just let me know. My high school was an interesting place.
We had so many scandals, but the one that always comes to mind is we had someone like come to the school to try and shoot it up, but it was a half day and they showed up after school had already ended.
First day of 8th grade, lean over to fart. Fuck no, it was a shart. I sharted myself. But at the same time I sharted myself, some girl in white leggings got called out for having period blood on them. Yeah, so the rest of the year we were called Shart Boy and Lava Girl.
Okay, I have one. So imagine me, I'm a new student. Everyone was talking about the gym teacher that they used to have, and that he was like really creepy. So we didn't know that the gym teacher had sex with some of the students in his class. They were boys. He was born with HIV and STDs, and he didn't tell these boys because he just wanted to have sex unprotected. So he gave it to them. One of the boys, they were like really upset. But you know what that boy did? He used him having HIV now as an advantage. So he had sex with one of his exes that broke his heart. And when she found out what he did, she killed him. Oh yeah, and I used to play Uno with this one boy in class. He didn't like me, but my friend liked him. He ended up killing a kid. And now he's in jail. And I can't believe I played Uno with him.
I turned on my light in the middle of the night just to film this. This girl, a few years before I was in high school, I think she was a sophomore, I'm not sure. She had this boyfriend that her mom didn't approve of. So her boyfriend and a friend of theirs kidnapped her mom and took her out into a cornfield and murdered her.
Everybody wants pregnant. Every baby daddy wants a teacher. A professor. Moral of the story, the teachers were all impregnating the kids.
I got a good one. Okay, so in my hometown, there was a guy who used to go into all of the Taco Bells, order a burrito, take him into the bathroom, get nasty with them, and then just leave the evidence on the floor for the people to clean up. And then the news channel got a hold of this. They wrote like a big article on it and did a whole piece on it, and they never, to this day, have not found the guy who was going in and defiling these burritos. I guess he saw the news article too, because there were no burritos found for like 2 or 3 months. But then one day at school, it was burrito day. Needless to say, a burrito was found in the bathroom, and I don't know if forensics like had to do some tests on it, but they did confirm it was the same guy. I would hate to have that job, but for the rest of my high school experience, they switched burritos to hard shell tacos and nachos, which were actually better, so shouts out to the burrito boy. I was sus, but you did good.
Basically, I had a teacher go missing my senior year of high school, and she still hasn't been found till this day. Her name was Miss Johnson, and I had this kid in my class named Gerald who has anger issues, and he was obsessed with these 2 girls named Tiffany and Shayla. So he wanted to sit with them and be with them all the time. So he was doing that, and he wasn't doing any of his schoolwork. So finally, Miss Johnson got fed up with it and was like, I need you to sit.
I went to an all-girls private Catholic high school, and there were a lot of scandals, to say the least. So let's start off. One year, there was a dead man found in our school closet. Another year, the school accidentally leaked an Excel spreadsheet with everyone's grades, their standardized test scores, and their ranking next to their name, even though the school said that they don't rank. But I feel like this one, the next scandal, I feel like that's the spiciest, because there's this one time we had a guest speaker come in to speak with us. She's a very passionate speaker, but the thing is, everyone started getting into huge fist fights over what she said. Especially even the teachers, people got black eyes, all because the speaker said that she ain't ever seen two pretty best friends.
Listen up. Hey folks, this is Wesley $1 Billion Virgin. Listen close. Let me teach you how to manifest whatever you want. Now listen, these cars here are nothing but a representative of what I've done, okay? And listen close. Everything I've created is with my mind, okay? You see that yellow here? The Euros? That was with my mindset here. Now this is for all my skeptics. Come here, let me show you something here. You see that? This is the reason why I'm winning, because Wes wins. Listen, first step to manifesting everything that you want. Number one, you must have an intention. You have to know what you want. I wanted this. That's why I got it. Number two, you must meditate. What does it mean? I don't mean just sitting down and doing this. Meditation means get familiar with you, your mindset here. And number three, it's important while you're meditating to use a very, very unique frequency to get what you want. Listen, I know some of you young people on YouTube right now and you're getting ready to go to the next video, but listen, it's a few things that happen in life that allows you to live your dream. You either listen or you don't. Click the link below and let me show you how I manifested whatever I want and how you can do it too. Let's go.
Okay, basically, someone in our school almost got away with murder. This one kid named Ty, I'll just say Ty for now, hit another student with a car. I don't really know much about anything else after that, but I know that student ended up dying. And Ty almost got away with it, but he said he was at this house where these two pretty best friends live. And the detective knew he was lying right there, because he ain't never seen two pretty best friends. Always one of them gotta be ugly.
So when I was in 8th grade, they evacuated the entire school. We thought it was a fire drill or something, right? So turns out this motherfucker had wrote a bomb threat in the school, right? He had said he was going to blow the school up. So they brought search dogs in. They had SWAT team in there. It took like 4 hours. We're sitting outside in the hot sun just trying to figure out the stupid motherfucker that did that. Like, what the fuck? Like, but anyway, yeah, I'm motherfuckers.
Okay, I'm gonna have to carefully word this so it doesn't get taken down.
Okay, rewind to sophomore year of high school. I was going to this all-guys private Jesuit school here in Missouri, so like top-tier level strict shit. And we were chilling in biology class at the end of class when we were supposed to turn in our assignments from the previous day, when Mr. Grossbitch immediately just starts going off on this kid that didn't have his assignments done. And he tries finessing out of the situation by claiming that it was in his backpack just so he could, you know, search through his backpack for the last 5 minutes of class. But it's one of those situations where it's like all eyes are on this student and the teacher, so everybody's watching. And I don't know if this kid took like pre-workout and creatine with his Wheaties that morning, but he was tweaking. So he knocked his backpack off of his desk and a 4-foot-long, like double-sided purple horse pee-pee adult toy fell out of the bag. Immediately the principal came, took him away, which was the last time we saw that kid. And I guess he snitched and revealed a whole adult toy dealing ring between one of the teachers and then all the students, so large at the school that it got the FBI involved.
I am going to talk about this very briefly and not go into too big of details, just on the off chance someone can get me in trouble for it. But do me a favor and look up the name Carrie Buchanan, because that was my high school health teacher, and she did what that says for 18 years and didn't get caught until my senior year. When I first moved to that school in the 7th grade, that was the first thing I got told about, was, hey, she does this, we deal with it. And to this day, I laugh my fucking ass off about it. But anyway, y'all have a good one.
So it starts my senior year of high school. I just want to show y'all what my high school mascot was. It was a galloping ghost. Anyway, back to the story. So this teacher is like the Latin teacher that everybody loves. Everybody's like taking Latin just to have this teacher because he's like a really dope dude. And since I went to a primarily white school in a privileged city, they did like these summer trips where they would go abroad. So the year all this happened, he was the teacher that went to Italy with the students. So a couple months after the trip, there's these rumors going around that one of the teachers is having sex with a student. So the school did a little bit of digging. So they found out that the teacher and the student had been texting for like months. He even had a backup plan just in case he got caught. 2 tickets to the Caribbean. Like, shit, I wish I was this student. So all this gets out, the teacher gets arrested, and yeah, that's Coomer, our Latin teacher.
My freshman year of high school, there was this junior who had gotten suspended, but he really did not want to come back to the school, so he was trying to figure out a way to get himself expelled. He told all of his friends, don't come to school tomorrow, I'm going out with a bang. His friends obviously told the school, who then alerted the cops, who then showed up at his house and basically begged him to not, you know. He comes to school the next day anyway in the afternoon. Bare ass naked. I shouldn't say that. He was wearing a satchel and a Viking hat. But other than that, he was naked. He streaks down the hallway and people are taking pictures, videos, whatever. It gets shared on Twitter and a ton of kids from school are liking the video, whatever. That's not even the worst part. We come into school the next day and the principal comes over at the announcements. She said that anybody who had liked the video, shared the video, or had been sent the video needed to delete them immediately. He was 17. Anybody who had the video could have been arrested on child pornography charges. Needless to say, it was an infamous moment.
Hey, stupid! I'm talking to you. Listen, if you keep watching videos because you're bored, you'll never be able to have the things that you want. Now listen, I know some of you are pissed off. I started at the bottom with nothing, just like you. A lot of the reason why I have this is because one thing, my mindset. I've learned how to manifest the things that I want by using my mind in a very unique way. Look here, let's say billion. I gotta believe that I'm a billionaire right now, just like you gotta believe that you're rich. You gotta believe that you're successful. You gotta believe that you're prosperous right now, exactly where you are. I don't care if you have nothing. You have to believe it to your core. There are frequencies and there are sounds that will allow your mind to declutter. You can't get these fancy cars. You're not gonna be able to travel around the world with a cluttered mind. Let me help you in the link below to create and give you the sound that would allow you to picture through meditation everything that you want. Let's go! Let's go!
As it turns out, my high school was known for too many fucked up things to list in this video, but I'll give you some highlights. Whatever the fuck this is, and the audacity of this one. But the biggest scandal that occurred at Pickerington High School North were two teachers who were married to other teachers at the same school, cheating on those teachers with each other. They were caught having sex in... Harley, shush, this is very important. They were caught having sex in the school. In the school! They were both English teachers, so they would lesson plan together after hours. I don't know who was the poor unfortunate soul who caught them, but it eventually got out. My biomedical teacher was actually one of the ones who was cheated on, and he's absolutely fantastic, one of the smartest people I know, absolutely didn't deserve it. So thankfully, a hero in my class, and I won't name drop, went to the house that both of the cheaters are living in currently and put a mattress and bluegill in their pool.
There was a teacher at my school who basically had an affair with a 10th grader. We think it started when she was in 10th grade because that's when she was doing this project where you needed a supervisor and he assigned himself to be her supervisor, so we feel like it was like premeditated. And for that project, they would meet privately in his office. So after the student graduated high school, a close friend of hers actually reported them to the school, but the school dismissed it because they said that there was no evidence. This teacher was married and had a kid, like an infant child, but this guy was weird as fuck. Like, I had my own issues with him. He was not liked, like his house was egged. Like, this guy sucked. So several years after the student graduated, the teacher divorced his wife and left his family, and now he is married to the student and they have multiple kids and they both work at the same school together. It deeply fucking disturbs me that this man is still around minors.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share this or not, but at my high school, one of our teachers went to prison because there was this whole lawsuit, and one of the students tried to have relations with 3 different teachers. There were accusations against 4 teachers. His name was Wolf, and everybody made t-shirts that said a wolf pack. And it's so wrong, but then we wore the t-shirts for like 3 years. There's also a school shooting.
Okay, y'all, so basically what happened was, this was on a Wednesday, I think, and
my school is doing like a school lockdown drill code type of thing, and they usually only last about 15 minutes, but this one had lasted like a fucking hour. So staff was starting to get worried because usually after the 15 minutes is over, the principal would get on the intercom like, okay, you guys can go back to doing what you guys are doing now after it's over, but he didn't, and people were looking for him and nobody could find him. So staff started sending out security guards, students to go look for him. Even dogs had came out because we couldn't find him. So at my school, it's like the first level is campus grounds, and the level below it has like dirt fields and like tunnels and football fields, and it's just weird shit. I don't know. So basically 2 security guards had found him in the dirt and stuff like that, and I guess like all his clothes were off, and his clothes were like ripped, and he had like scratches on him, and like they're trying to ask him what happened, you know, and bitch, he said, I ain't never seen 2 pretty best friends.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And subscribe. We publish new videos every day.